Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. My name is Fikemi. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new here, if you are a returning subscriber, I don't need any introductions now, do I? Anyway, from the title, today's video is all about the glow of the youth. DRIP. DRIP, if you didn't know, is a range of soaps by the one and only Don Jazzy. So I was able to get my hands on every single variant they have released into the Nigerian market so far. I have 8 bars of soap, but for some reason they are only marketing four four bars. So those 4 bars are what I will be concentrating on in this video. So if this is your cup of tea, then let's drink it together. Now, before I start with my monologue, just a little backstory as to how I came across these soaps. I was going to a site on the island the other day and I went past the billboard just after it's just after 1004, yeah, 1004 and law school, and I saw this ad and I saw Don Jazzy and I was like, but why don't they sell soap again? How far? So I literally had to go and find out what this was all about, and then I started seeing it everywhere. And I'm always in the market for a good bar of soap. I mean, I love trying new things, and soaps are one of my pet peeves. Like, I would buy a bar of soap just because it looks good, it smells nice, and just, packaging, everything, aesthetics would just be right. And I would literally buy that bar of soap. Soap might be trash, but hey, it looks good. So I have 4 of the variants that are being marketed right now. There are 4 other variants that I haven't seen so much about it from the marketing team at DRIP. So I'm going to put those on the back burner for now. And I'm going to be using a bar of soap every week. I've already started that. If you follow me on Twitter, then you would know that I have already started with one of the variants. I'll get to that in the video. But hey, let's get into it. And let's get started with the very first one. Okay, so the very first one I have with me here is the DRIP Gold Brightening Soap, enriched with carrot, papaya, niacinamide, and salicylic acid. This is a 165 grams bar of soap. It's in this black box. And let's have a look at the ingredients. This is a palm based soap. I don't see any surfactants in the ingredients. So yeah, this has glycerin, sodium chloride, propylene glycol. You could do better with the spelling. And papaya extract, carrot extract, niacinamide, salicylic acid, tocopherol acetate, exfoliant beads, and color. Now this soap has niacinamide, carrot, papaya. It's to be used twice daily, and there's an allergy warning, which I actually appreciate. Not every soap has this. It does have an allergy warning for the NSAIDs, salicylic acid, that's in the soap. And it also has this literature. I'm going to read it out as it's probably meant to be written. I'm not going to dwell so much on the fact that this is grammatically wrong, and I sincerely hope the drip team look into correcting this, because this error is on every single bar of soap that I have. Not every single bar of the 4 soaps that I'm reviewing first. This soap is made in Nigeria, surprisingly. This is manufactured by Imperial International Limited in Ikeja, and it's manufactured for Drip Solid Limited, a company that markets, or should I say that owns the drip. Now back to the literature. By choosing drip soap, you are helping to fund free education projects in Nigeria's poorest communities. Our goal is to impact the lives of many Nigerians by giving them access to free education when you purchase drip products. Now, if I were to read that as it was written, then, the English tutors will actually come after me. But hey, I didn't write that. I just read it the right way. Yeah, so let's move on, shall we? So opening the box, this is a, should I say, flesh-toned bar of soap. The ingredients already said or says it has exfoliant beads in it. So those are the drip tiny dots that you can see on the bar of soap. It's a comfortable bar to hold. I like the molding, the fact that it's embossed with the logo of the soap is actually pretty standard. But hey, it's a very comfortable bar of soap to grip, to hold. It's at a comfortable weight. It's not too heavy, it's not too light, it's just really balanced. Now, the fragrance of this is very sweet, very floral. And until I get to, using it in the bath, I'll know how long this particular one would last on my skin. So the next bar of soap I have with me is the DRIP Papaya Brightening Soap. Now this is enriched with papaya, calamansi, niacinamide, and salicylic acid. This has very similar base ingredients to the gold. It has papaya extract, calamansi, and a whole bunch of good stuff. I like the fact that, papaya and calamansi go hand in hand. We have a lot of brands that actually have this combination as their papaya bar. You have extract, and I think I'm trying to remember the name of this bar of soap. If I do, I'll leave that. Now you have this literature that I don't like. I'm not going to read it out because we all know what's wrong with it. Yeah. So it has, the packaging is actually brilliant. It's quite similar to the gold packaging, so you can't miss it. You know that. This is a 165-gram bar of soap as well, so you know that you are getting value for your money. Now, the bar of soap itself is the same type of molding that the gold has. They're going to use the same mold for everyone anyway. So it's just a very easy to grip bar of soap that smells absolutely divine. Like I'm literally counting down to the week that I can use papaya, because this is just so sweet, very fruity, very floral. It smells like synthetic sweet papaya, and I absolutely love that. Absolutely love the fragrance of this bar of soap. How it's going to perform on my skin is another story for another day, but hey, when I get to that bridge, I will cross it. So next on my list is the DRIP Carrot Brightening Soap, which is what I'm currently using right now. And this is enriched with carrot, apricot, niacinamide, and salicylic acid. The ingredients are fairly simple. The base ingredients, the base soap is the same. So obviously it has carrot extract, apricot extract, niacinamide, salicylic acid. It's made in Nigeria, which is exactly like the gold and like the papaya. So yeah, you know that this is made for us. And also it has the allergy warning, the NSAID warning, and it's supposed to be a brightening soap formulated with carrots, niacinamide, apricot, and carrot extract. Now it has that literature that we all know what it says, so I am not going to read it. So since this is the soap I'm currently using, I'm on this is day one. I'm just I'm done with day one, and This is what the bar of soap looks like. It's looks exactly like the first two, wrapped in this transparent transparent film with the drip logo. Now, this soap has me confused because if it has apricot seeds or apricot, what did they call it? Apricot extract, then I felt the exfoliation should be a little bit harder on my skin. I don't get the harshness, that's associated with apricot or walnut shells in soap. This is just really soft, almost rubbery. So I don't get that rough exfoliation against the skin, especially since I've used it twice now. I don't really feel that. This soap has a very strong synthetic cherry fragrance, and I don't know if I like that. I had one bar of soap that no liquid soap that had this really strong synthetic cherry bubblegum type fragrance, and I didn't really appreciate that fragrance on my skin, especially since, unlike the um, last bar of soap that I've used a full week, I used for a whole week. This particular one actually lingers on my skin, and I don't really like that. I don't like soaps that have the fragrance follow me around. I don't like that. So I'm still getting used to this, but hey, it's a work in progress. Other than that, it's a very easy to use bar of soap, and I'm loving it so far, save for the fragrance. So hey, moving on to the very last bar of soap in this collection. Um, yeah, so this is the DRIP Vitamin C Kojic Acid Brightening Soap. Now, this was the very first bar of soap that I reached for. It was a no-brainer. The Kojic acid, the vitamin C, it practically drew me in. And you know what? I just had to start with it. Now, the only thing that has me confused, and I might be wrong, um, yeah, is that ascorbic acid, um, with my little knowledge of chemistry and the more skin acceptable forms of vitamin C, I was actually hoping to see sodium ascorbyl phosphate as against ascorbic acid in this bar of soap. But hey, that's just my brain um, overworking itself. Now, as with the other three bars of soap, this is manufactured by Imperial International Limited, and it's manufactured for Drip Solid Nigeria, or Drip Solid Limited. I don't see Nigeria Limited, so probably it's not Nigeria Limited. So yeah, this soap is a brightening soap specially formulated with the power of pure vitamin C, turmeric extract. They did not say it has turmeric. Okay, they did. Turmeric extract, niacinamide, and kojic acid. I will have a review of each or the individual bars of soaps as I'm done using them. So just watch out for those videos. But hey, this doesn't have the okay, it doesn't have salicylic acid, so it doesn't have that allergy warning, but it does say in case of allergies, discontinue use. So okay, that works too. That works too. So for external use only, use twice a day for beautiful skin. I'm not going to read that literature, just ignore that, but know that this, for every bar of soap you purchase, the proceeds are going, um, you know, to facilitate education, free education projects in the poorest communities in Nigeria. Now, this is what the bar of soap looks like. My goodness. Just, you know what? I'm just going to leave this here pending when I have the time to review this soap individually. This was a very beautiful bar of soap to use. I enjoyed every single day of bathing with this soap. And I did see some skin shedding, skin cell turnover by the 4th day. Yeah, so that just shows that every single active, exfoliating active, was working overtime in that bar of soap. Typically, day 1, day 2, 3 to 4, you should see some cell turnover. So I was really impressed that by day 5, I really saw some changes to the surface of my skin and also to just the coloring of my skin. Yeah. So those are the 4 bars of soap I'm going to be talking about right now until I can get around to the other sets of 4 bars, of the other sets. Yeah, once I see some marketing around those ones, then I'll probably pull them out and talk about them as well. So look out for my individual reviews of each of these bars of soaps. If it's one thing, I do appreciate the fact that the brand took their time with the packaging. It has some synchronization across each of the packaging, you know, the similarities, and just the fact that each pack is bright, it's colorful, it's cheerful. It just screams a whole lot of sophistication. And yeah, the team actually got something right, but I would appreciate if they would review the text on the box and also introduce some security measures. We are in Nigeria. I'm not going to deceive myself that there are a lot of counterfeit products in the market. So I would like to see the DRIP team actually give us some form of security on these bars of soap. I want to make sure that I'm buying an authentic product, irrespective of the fact that it's new. I still want to know that I have an authentic product. Now, that's it from me. Don't forget, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Now, if you have drip in your cupboard, if you're using any of the bars of soap, which one have you tried? Which one do you like? Have you used all 4? I'm in the comments. I'm all for it. I mean, this is a very good movement. This is soap by us, for us, and I would implore everyone out there to get yourself a bar or 2 and, you know, just try it out. It's pretty affordable depending on where you buy it. I will have prices and just, you know, descriptions in each of my individual videos, so just watch out for that. Yep, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.